I don't get a chance to decide what that person looks like. I don't get a chance to decide how toxic, how unpleasant, how unbrotherly they are. I don't get a chance to decide. I get a chance to demonstrate what God has already shown me. That I'm not going to be conformed by what the world has going on, what that toxic person has going on. I'm not going to be changed by that. They're not going to change my mind.
I am for removing
Mhm.
because I believe in protecting my peace. Because you get tired of getting your heart broken. You get tired of being disrespected or treated like you don't matter.
As humans, what we say and it can affect the life of another person. God don't want us to be in the company of toxic people.
First of all, we cannot avoid running into toxic or difficult people. That's life. They're everywhere. They're in your family, they're on your jobs, they're in your church. We didn't start out where we are. We were not easy to love in the beginning.
I believe that when people show you who they are, you should believe them. It is necessary for me to definitely protect my peace, but also watch my intake. Like, people can pour so much into you. It changes your character. Now you at work going off on people for no reason. You can't continue to allow toxic people and toxic situations to pour into your spirit, because then you start pouring out what you're getting.
Sometimes we are the only Bible that they will see. And I understand people are toxic. Sometimes it rubs us the wrong way, but I think we still need to show them the forgiveness that we expect God to forgive us. And we're commissioned to love our neighbors as ourselves. And I know I am never, ever giving up on myself. Regardless of what I've done, I still feel like I deserve a second chance.
Some toxic people in your life don't give you what you are expecting, which is an apology or, to fix the relationship. We definitely can't give up on ourselves and continue to allow people to hurt us in a way that will bring us into this area that we don't want to go.
And my thing is, my assignment is not done with that person. And it might not be fully with me. They might not see the whole thing with me, but they are getting that piece that God needs them to see from me. God gives me a job. I have to do my job.
I believe that when we choose to have what God doesn't want us to have, then we choose not to have God. When in actuality, you're holding on to that because that's what you want. And you're using the word to condone your behavior. And we can use the Bible all we want. That everybody deserves a second chance. Yes, they do. But not everybody deserves a second chance at you.
Who are we to decide what we're going to deal with? Because our life is not our own. And in every aspect of life, at one point, you're going to come in contact with a negative person. It's also about a level of maturity with your walk with Christ. Everybody cannot take the same thing. Everybody cannot be in the same space. God has strategically made each and every one of us individuals and given us our assignment. I'm not the same Christian I was at 21, at 49. There's two different people there. You learn how to give grace because in the back of your mind, nobody know. Everybody look good on the table, but we know what we've been through. And we know what we've been delivered through. And just like he had to, the blood still works for everybody. It still works for everybody.
My take on this is for removing toxic people or myself from the situation. Toxic people can drain you. They can make you feel consumed beyond, by a negative outlook on yourself, or isolate you from people who truly are good for you.
This is the first segment of what we're doing here and what we're going to discuss here. So America, come back soon because we're going to have a part 2 to this and we're going to follow up in more detail regarding this. Thank you and stay tuned.